Chris Houston, Jennifer Hamlin, Justin Beasley here with you live from Houston's Meat and Produce. We do it every week near the end of the week. As promised, around 3 o'clock, we are giving away $700 with our census to Houston's Meat and Produce, which, as I said, $100 can feed my family about 3 or 4 times. And we're really looking forward to these 7 winners, aren't we, Miss Hamlin?
Yes, we're so excited. Everybody loves Houston's. Y'all got great reviews from this one and a lot of completion. So we're really excited to get this started. We got 7, so let's get to it.
Absolutely. When we were selling Chris on this and he's giving away some gift cards of his own today,
That's right.
I said, you're going to be the first one in history to ever have Houston's featured on the City of Mount Juliet Facebook page in consecutive order. So, wow. And he didn't even ask for it. That's just the kind of business that he has here. So, Chris, what does it feel to be honored to have 2 straight?
It feels honorable.
We appreciate you having us here. So we're going to tell people first about the MJ Census and why it's so important. Then we have 7 numbers to draw. You can pick that up from the City of Mount Juliet, correct, Ms. Hamlin?
That's right. Just contact us at City Hall. If we don't hear from you in a couple days, we'll send you a letter, a reminder to come pick it up just from City Hall.
And mjcensus.org is where you fill out that census. It takes less than 2 minutes. You've seen the signs all around town. We need you to get counted. The way this works is the state divvies out their shared state tax every year. And if we have 39,000, a little north of that in 2020, if we feel like we have substantially more than that, it is our obligation not only to get counted, but to count ourselves and to get more of that state shared revenue. So it's less on the property tax and less from the citizens that they have to foot the bill. And we're going to make sure that we can offer those elite city services like we have for 51 plus years,
yes,
right, Ms. Hamlin?
That's right. And we also want to take the opportunity to thank Mr. Houston for partnering with us on this. It means a lot to us. And I've been coming here for a really long time with, as I'm sure a lot of you have. So let's get it going.
Absolutely.
You want to talk about Houston's?
Yeah, you got a lot of deals going on, don't you?
One thing I'd like
everybody
to mention,
knows about it.
Yes, we'll tell them something new. We've got McBride's Meats nowadays. We get a lot of customers want to know if we sell local stuff. A lot of our stuff is local. A lot of it's not local, but we have recently partnered with McBride's Meats out of South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. They do all the processing. They raise their beef in Robertson County. It's good USDA choice. It's inspected by them, and it's price competitive with the other stuff we have. So if you're looking for local, come try that out.
Fantastic.
Sounds yummy.
All right, you ready to do the numbers?
Ready.
We've got 7 different ones. We have 5,366 households. If you have about 2, 3, or 4 in that, our number is a little south of 20,000, which is almost half of what we think is in the City of Mount Juliet. So we're doing good, but we can always do better. And that's what we're trying to do leading up to Christmas, continuing to give away these big gift cards. All right, Siri's going to help us find 7 lucky winners. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5,366.
It's 781.
781.
That's a low number.
You writing that down, Connor?
That's a good one.
781. We'll get him. We'll go ahead and get another number for him. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5,366.
It's 5,154.
5,154. So that's 2.
Yep.
Hey, Siri, pick another random number between 1 and 5,366.
That would be 1,825.
1,825.
Hey, Siri, pick a random number between 1 and 5,366.
The answer is 2,622.
All right, got 3 more. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5,366.
The answer is 3,336.
3,336. All right, 2 more. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5,366.
It's 4,581.
I think we got multiple series going
I know,
on.
I hear it. Chris,
Hey,
is that
Siri,
you?
pick a number between 1 and 5,366.
It's 2,964.
2,964. All right, so Connor Moss is the brains behind the operation. He has the Excel sheet of who signed up and in what order. So he's going to get those 7 numbers, going to find who is responsible for that number, going to make sure they live inside the city. And Ms. Hamlin, we're going to vet and make sure they're not city employees, because we did preface that 4 weeks ago.
Right.
City employees are not eligible to win. So want to do that before one wound up winning the first one, and then
I know.
we had to go
That's
back on it.
unfortunate too,
They would be
because
mad at
I'm
us.
excited to try some of this local stuff that Mr. Houston is talking about with us
Absolutely.
today.
We are stoked. So we'll give Connor a chance. But again, mjcensus.org, the bottom left of your screens, that QR code. Houston's Meat and Produce here on North Mount Juliet Road. Please patronize their business. A fantastic business, has been here for quite some time, as Rocky said last time we were here. And I'm sure you're thankful for all the locals here that continue
Absolutely.
to patronize.
We've grown with them. We've grown with Mount Juliet over the last 30 years.
So my first experience with Houston's was when y'all were down at Lebanon Road,
Yeah.
where I guess maybe El Kamal, that location around that.
Right
But
in
I
front
don't
of
remember
Publix.
the Green Hill Market. Yeah.
Do you not?
No, I'm
that
not
was
as
up on
old as
Lemon
Rocky
Road. Yeah, you're not
Lee.
as old as Rocky.
Grandpa.
We miss him. He's out hunting this week. He's enjoying
Tell us
some
about
of
the
his hard
bakery
work.
up there up front. Is that a local bakery that you have?
Yes,
The bread? That
Laurel
looks
Mountain
really-
Bakery. That's fairly new too. They're from up in other side of Cookville. They're Amish related. They're not Amish folks necessarily, but they stick to some of the same ways of life they do. And they've got sourdough bread that's the best bread I've ever
Yum.
had.
I
It's
saw a pie.
unbelievable.
I saw
They
a
used
pie
to-
up there.
Yeah, they do pies as
Looks
well. but
good.
The bread, they used to sell it over at the farmer's market. Now they've started selling with us. So it'll transform your sandwich.
We need to try that.
Yep.
Sounds good.
We need to get Kenny in here to get a bunch of samples for us to try.
We do.
Kenny Martin, that's your next
That's
your next
job.
project. So tell us about the Thanksgiving season. I know that y'all are gearing up for that.
Yep.
You're
We do hams and turkeys, a lot of smoked turkeys. We make our own cornbread dressing, so you don't have to.
yummy.
We do mashed potatoes and green beans, all traditional holiday meals, and we'll be taking orders probably another week. And then at that point, we won't be able to put any more on the kitchen because they won't be able to get it done.
So you're filling up fast.
Filling up fast.
If you want a side or a meal from Houston's for Thanksgiving, you got a week left, guys.
Better get to get.
Get to get.
Tell us your address once again for those.
We're at 3930 North Mount Juliet Road.
And you're working on an expansion
Yep.
that came
We
through our
have the
planning
property
commission.
next door here behind us. We're going to move that house in the next year or two to give us some more room here, but also to add a couple more commercial spaces to lease. So if anybody wants to rent some commercial space in the next couple of years, reach out to me.
And how do they do that? What's your number?
615-758-7226.
Why do I have that memorized?
May have called it.
Maybe so.
That's
How
fine.
are we coming over there, Connor? Okay,
close.
good. That's
We're
awesome.
close. See, this is up on Facebook. The longer, the better, because when we go live, they get a notification that we're live. They see Houston's Meat and Produce, and then when they're scrolling down Facebook and they see the handsome Chris Houston, they're like, "Oh, let's pause."
And you know what we
let's go."
missed
And it's right
today?
before dinner time, so they're thinking about you. And we're
Maybe.
getting
It's
those
making me
appetites.
hungry.
Yeah,
Do you know what we
yeah.
missed today?
What?
Taco salad
salad.
day. It's
Oh, you
Thursday.
didn't tell me about that.
Thursday.
So good.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Yep.
And so y'all do a meet and 3 daily.
Yep.
And you're open 7 days a week.
Open 7 days a week. We do the meat and 3 Monday through Friday, but the grill is open all through the weekend. And of course, we cater 7 days a week. So.
And I think Justin was talking about this burger he had at the Rotary.
Yeah,
Oh
man,
my
you ruined all burgers for me
Burgers
now.
are good. They're good.
He was like, I'm a good griller, but he's ruined it for me.
Mr. Connor has our 7
Why don't
names.
we-
If y'all want to do the
You go
honors.
right ahead.
All right, we got Glenn A, Heather S, Carol A, Tina N, Lucas B, Paul W, and Anthony T.
You can do that one more time?
Glenn A, Heather S, Carol A, Tina N, Lucas B, Paul W, Anthony T.
And remember, when you fill out your census, your information is confidential. So we're not giving out your address, how many people are in the home, just very simple stuff. We understand there's a lot of people watching this video, but the 7 winners might not be. So if you know them, reach out to them. If not, we're going to reach out to them through multiple different ways and make sure that you get your hands on this, especially before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So
Very
please fill out that MJ census again. We're south of about 20,000 that have signed up, looking to get every single person counted in the city of Mount Juliet. It's an effort that's going to go through February, but really, as these gift cards start to be given out closer to Christmas, we really think we're going to find any and everybody. I mean, it's just why would you not sign up already? There's so much of an incentive to win. I think we're north of $2,000 we've given away in the last month, Ms.
Yes,
Hamlin.
that's right.
And
And
that's-
then what do we got next week?
What do we have next week? Am I forgetting?
Santa. Oh
yeah,
my
Santa.
gosh.
Yes. Tell them about
Pictures
that.
with Santa.
Tell them about it. Thursday.
November the 16th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the big event. So you get a free digital download. I hear there's going to be specials above and beyond if you can't just pick one digital download.
Right.
So come on by. If you live in the city limits, you get that free digital download. If you do not live in the city limits, they are still open for business, but
Right.
you will be subject to the normal payment. But we'd love to come, you guys to come on out. We're going to have the fire and police there. If the kids want to take a little
Right.
tour of our fire truck or police cars, so it'd be great.
And if
I'm
you don't know
excited.
where the big event is, it's right by the railroad tracks. It's right by Truly Scrumptious. It's a photography studio. And we understand some parents might not want to get in a line for Santa, but they're open for business throughout the year.
That's
so really
right.
patronize their business. They've had a really good season, looking to continue to capitalize on that. And really, John, just a fantastic guy.
Super guy.
Reminds me a lot of Chris, just a stand-up guy that's doing great business in Mount Juliet. And really, as Kenny Martin,
and he
our
loves
city,
Houston's too. He was
He
just
does?
bragging.
Was
Remember?
he?
Yeah.
I forgot that. But, as Kenny Martin says, without these local business owners doing what they do in the city, we don't have, all these different elite city services that we're able to offer. So,
And not to
sincerely,
mention,
we're thankful.
yeah,
for
very
it.
community partners. I always say, if you want to know who builds a community, go down to the Little League or any ballpark and see whose banner is hanging up on that fence.
That's right.
Couldn't have said it better. All right. Congratulations to the 7 winners. Next week, we're with Santa. Probably have another giveaway of some sort next week. Stay tuned to that on the City of Mount Juliet Facebook page. For Chris Houston, Jennifer Hamlin, I'm Justin Beasley, and Connor Moss behind the scenes saying so long from Houston's Meat and Produce.